All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Heavyweight Division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. People think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. 4 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Cape Town, South Africa. Presenting the challenger, the King. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.
Nice nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Come on now, recover. Let's move that head.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Nice punch lands.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, going for the early takedown. He gets it, so no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Just misses there with the left. Oh, slips to avoid the right. Ooh, found a home for that knee. Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Just missed with the left there. So how about that? The striker lands another takedown, and you've always got to keep your opponent guessing, but I know you are a little bit surprised at the approach tonight.
It's unbelievable because every time he gets a takedown, he is putting himself in danger because his opponent has unbelievable submission. It's crazy to watch a guy that is so skilled in the stand-up do this over and over again. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
So the numbers continue to pile up. 30 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. That was some collar tie.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this. That's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Big leg kick land.
All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown here. Looks like he entered pretty well, but once again, not able to take the opposition down.
Just a great idea of what was in front of him by the opponent. Knew that he would have to defend multiple takedowns. To this point, he has done that, and if I'm a teacher, he's got an A+ in takedown defense.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and...
Oh! Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that. He went high on that one. Look at
Round 2 coming up next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's giving his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way. Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Just out of range with that left hook. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting.
Beautiful level change. Leads to the takedown.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Ooh, what a head kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Nurmagomedov.
Let's get going.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into the strike.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Beautiful punch.
Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two.
What a big-time takedown.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. He engages in a single collar tie.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Checks that leg kick. So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming in tonight.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finishes.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Great punch. Liver kick.
Huge block there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And they separate. Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back, just truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
60 seconds and counting now to go in round number two. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. And they separate. Oh! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Missed with that attempt. All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is, you can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, defense into offense there as he...
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh! Unable to connect with a right hook.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Oh, a huge shot lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. He's done. He's done.
Trying to stay in this fight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Just a slip there. Oh, collar tie.
What a punch. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's in something. Big kick.
Just misses with the jab there. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. Ooh, what a punch.
Not there. Oh, looked like that left hand found the target.
Found the target, as it has on so many occasions tonight.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch to the clinch. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Nice uppercut. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Takes him down. Under 2 minutes to go. Up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
And he landed the right hand there. Nurmagomedov's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, wow, that happened quickly. Oh, pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
strike.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Oh, an educated jab there. I can watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on the ball.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Nice head movement to slip the left hand.
Big kick lands.
Visibly limping here. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Ooh, what a punch.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Nice combination of strikes there by Nurmagomedov. Well, I know Javier Mendez has said Khabib likes to go. All right, so a high-amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, just misses with the kick. Man.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! It's a big knee. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. There's no give on that leg.
Oh, I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Good. He's limping now. He's limping now.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Big kick lands.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in with the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Nurmagomedov gets back up.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Big body kick lands. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for the body, and eventually he'll switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Final seconds here. Switching stances here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. He got cut on his eyebrow in that round. This bears watching moving forward. Not the worst location for it necessarily, but the cut man's got to get in there and prevent that cut from bleeding and trickling down into the eye. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Nice right in. Oh, big head kick land.
Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body.
Beautiful strike.
Back and forth we go. The takedown is not there. Single collar tie now. And they separate.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Fantastic takedown land.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Fighters back to their feet here.
Big shot land.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Big punch from the clinch.
Well, looks as though his leg, you can even see him limping a little bit. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
You got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to do everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Whiffs on the elbow.
Nice punch there.
How about that shin?
He's hurt. Go him up. Go get him. Oh, he got him up.
Oh, big left hook there. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. Well, Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh, single collar tie here.
Good body shot. Good stick.
90 seconds and counting remain in the fight. Nurmagomedov's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Oh, look at that jab, snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and always right back in his face. Oh, nice jab. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Under 1 minute. Do you believe it?
He got him!
Well, it's not every day in the UFC that you see a fight ended due to a leg kick, but that one was absolutely devastating. He took away that lead leg of his opponent, who became a one-legged fighter, and then it became just a matter of time. So, somewhat anticlimactic here tonight, but not for the winner, as he gets one of the bigger TKO wins of his UFC career. So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC heavyweight champion, and I'm not sure any heavyweight could have held up under that onslaught, a flurry of strikes to set up the TKO and championship victory here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he remains the champion in the UFC's biggest and most dangerous division.